Metta chanting. As we usually start with QnA Metta Sutta chanting, we can share Metta Sutta in the screen. There it is. Okay, let's chant together Metta Sutta. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds, whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth. May all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hate or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or to develop this mindfulness, this is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now we can start to practice. Having comfortable seats, let's start to practice our meditation. Before start our meditation, we should relax ourselves mentally and physically. Relaxing mentally and physically, we can make happy, comfortable thoughts. To relax, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Your body and mind is relaxing. Enjoy this relaxation. It's very comfortable. Nothing holding anything in your mind. Mind is free from all the memories, thoughts, plans. You don't take any objects through your aggregates. Cut off the whole world. Your mind is empty. Enjoy this emptiness. No worries, no barriers, no pain. Very, very relaxed and happy moment is here in this moment. Enjoy this relaxation. It's wonderful, peaceful, and happy. Let's scan whole body through your mind. Feel your head, Feel your forehead, feel nose, feel your lips, feel your neck, feel your shoulders, feel your chest, feel your belly, feel your hips, feel your leg, feel your feet, feel your toes. In this manner, moving your mind head to toes, you can generate loving, friendliness thoughts toward to yourself. Imagine your own picture in your mind, taking feelings like pouring water into top of your head. It's flow all over the body, making very cool, comfortable situation. In this way, you can generate loving, friendliness thoughts toward to yourself. Try to get that love and kindness feelings to your mind, generating loving, friendliness thoughts. May I be well, happy and peaceful. 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 As I am, my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. As I am, my family members, friends, and relatives, neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. As I am, my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in the universe, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in the universe, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in the universe, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. My family members, friends, relatives and neighbors, be well, happy and peaceful. My family members, friends, relatives and neighbors, be well, happy and peaceful. My family members, friends, relatives and neighbors, be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. Being in this Metta development, looking forward to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Be aware where air is touching when you are breathing, when you are breathe out. You feel your lungs filling with air. You feel in your belly. Be aware whether it is short breath or long breath. Pay full attention to your breath. Starting point of your breath, changing of breath, departing of your breath. Your breath is composed of 4 elements: water elements, air elements, earth elements, and fire elements are there. Nature of all these elements are impermanence, suffering, selfless. Paying attention in this manner to your breath, practice mindfulness of breathing meditation, inhalation and exhalation. Whenever you notice your mind is out of the object, come back and start again. Take your time, practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Dukkha patta cha nidukkha, bhaya patta cha nibhaya, soka patta cha nisoka, untu sabbe vipanino. May all the sufferings be free from sufferings. May all the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much. Today we have a question. Yeah, there are 3 questions. One is, today morning Bhante Gunaratana taught us the difference between Punya Kamma and Kusala Kamma. Can you give us a few examples? Okay. Punya Kamma and Kusala Kamma. In Pali, to explain the meaning of Punya, Hadayang Punati Ti Punya. This is the explanation in Pali. Pali, especially with the commentary books. Hadayang Punati Ti Punya. If there is something happening in your mind, in your heart, kind of vibration, which is related to your happiness, that is punya. It's now we can directly understand what makes us happy, what make our happiness. That belongs to the word punya, or meritorious deeds. All the activities, deeds, what we doing to control our defilements, as a result of that control, then happiness will arise. That happiness is punya. That happiness is the results of our meritorious deeds. That is punya. Kusala, in Karaniya Metta Sutta, starting with the Karaniyang Atta Kusalena, who willing to gain, who willing to achieve their wishes, their goals in their life, they should have these qualities. First one is sakha, ability. Kusala is ability that we should develop. It's directly connect with our deeds or activities. Directly connect with our activities. We use our words, we use our actions to do things. According to our word and actions, we can decide our behavior, what kind of behavior we have. If your all actions create unwholesome thoughts, create unwholesome, unhappy thoughts in your mind, those things belongs to akusala or unwholesome category. When you done those akusala, unwholesome activity, as a result of those unwholesome activities, unhappy thoughts will arise there. That unhappy thoughts belongs to papa. When you are practicing generosity, observing precepts, developing your virtuousness, and also practicing meditation, developing your mind, engage in all these activities. Those abilities belongs to kusala karma. As a result of all these kusala karma, happiness will arise in your mind. That is punya. I can use a simile, very, very mundane simile, but don't depend on that. But to clarify it, we have lights. Now we have lights in here. We have lights because of electricity power. The generator might be somewhere else. To run the generator, the machine, to generate electricity power, there are workforce. When they work in there as a worker and also as a machine, as a result of those activities, we can get this electricity power to here, and then we can we have lights now. We use in that lights to do our things what we needed. This lights is like a punya, but all other activities to generate this electricity power, what their effort, they are courageous, there are so many activities might be there. All these activities belong to that kusala actions. This is kind of mundane example that you can use it to understand the simile, to understand the difference with punya and kusala. These things are not separately, but you can see the connections there through this simile. In once you can get this as one actions, but it is very close each other. Those things are very close each other, punya and kusala. I think that should be enough for that too, because we have other question. There is a story. I find myself as a very joyful, trying to take the middle path all the time, and always trying to hard to live with the Arya Stangika Magga Noble Eightfold Path. I have no ill will towards others and no greed. Hatred comes to my mind. Most of the time in anything, I am quite content person. That's good. However, at my workplace, this little incidents happened exactly a year ago. Someone whom I thought a friend and shared my day-to-day stories went behind my back to stab me out of pure jealousy and also for personal gain. I was very hurt at that time, though I understood Dhamma. Then I thought best thing, once I saw her nature and how she acts, to leave her out of my comfort zone, and never consider her as a friend, and never to share with her anymore. I still work with her and talk to her on official level, but beyond that, I do not consider her as a friend. I do not chit chat with her either. She never came to me with an apology either. I learned to forgive her out of my metta practice and practice loving kindness and compassion towards to this whole thing. However, I still cannot get rid of that hurtful act that she did. That comes to my mind all the time. I am a good Buddhist and practice lot metta towards anyone, even towards her. It just bounces back like a ball held under the water. Mhm. I follow the Buddha's teachings of when you identity as Asapurisa, leave them and go away. Please help my mind to get rid that bouncing thoughts of that person's and act. How do I train my mind? Okay. I think yesterday we had this kind of similar question, and then we answered for that. Same thing. Forgiveness is the most important thing for these kind of things. Keeping those unnecessary, unwholesome memories in your mind, you are developing your unwholesome status, which we're not supposed to do. The incidents, what happened to you, already passed. No one can get that time back. No one can get that situation back. Then why you keeping that just memories with you? Uh, Better to focus your mind toward to the impermanence. Impermanence is very important thought that we should develop in our mind to forgive someone and forget about the bad incidents from our mind. I think before I mentioned, Bhante Girimananda was sick. Bhante Ananda came to Buddha and then invited to Buddha to visit Bhante Girimananda. Then the Buddha said, better to let Bhante Girimananda to understand 10 perception. If he can understand 10 perceptions, realizing those 10 perceptions, he may able to get rid of his suffering because of his what he has because of his sicknesses. Then the first one, I don't want to tell all this story, but the first one is impermanence, the perception of impermanence. Perception of impermanence, if we develop it in our mind, if we can develop our mind through our mind, all these natures, the universal truth will help us to keep our mind calm and quiet. Why we are fighting with each others? Why we keep these also all unhappy, painful incidents and memories with us? Is there any results that we can gain through these unhappy situations, unhappy thoughts? There is no way. As I mentioned, because every and each time supposed to change, that's the eternal truth. No one can change it. Buddha said, and I would like to quote Heraclitus, the scholar, he said, once can't see the river twice. The Buddha said to not just only the river, even that person has to have to change. Therefore, even the person is not existent to see second time any of things. This is the nature of the universe. We live in under this nature. We live in under this Dhamma. Then why we are keeping those unhappy things in our mind? We never able to get it back, that situation, that person. Why we are holding all these worries? Holding these worries, we are killing ourselves. We are harming ourselves. We're not supposed to do that. As a human being, we have this mind. This is very powerful, useful weapon that we have. We should use this weapon and this power benefits for all living beings. If we can do that, it means we are fulfilling human duties and responsibilities. You are not the only person who get hurt from others around the world. Each and everyone, personally, might be generally. Everyone have that kind of bad experience. This is the nature. This is the nature. Not only us, even the Buddha. He had so many trouble. He had so many arguments. He had so many blames from the society. Who we are to blame to the Buddha? But there were some people to blame to the Buddha. It's the nature. No one can change it. Only thing, we have to clean our mind. Just focus to impermanence. Focus in impermanence, develop in your mindfulness, we can forgive. And also we can forget if there is unnecessary things in our mind. And the second question, another question. This February, my brother passed away in Japan. It was sudden and quick. He admitted for leg edema and doctors wanted to do the angiogram before releasing him. At the angiogram, he was given anesthesia and the doctors found two huge blockers and they had to do stent right then and there. First stent went well, I heard. At the second stent, he started internal bleeding, which put him to coma and to a life supports, which he never came out. He passed away few hours later. Questions are, at which stage he had the Chuti Chitta, is at the procedure of giving anesthesia or his mental thoughts happen even after that. What time of his death he had the Gati Nimitta, Kamma and Kamma Nimitta. Okay. First answer for first question. Which stage he had the Chuti Chitta at the last moment, not the anesthesia time. Anesthesia using to control our body and mind connection. That's it. Otherwise, whoever in that anesthesia level mean they are not die. They are not aware. They don't have that connections. They don't have ability to get that feelings through their physical formation, physical bodies, physical things, physical body parts. That's the only difference. The mind is there. Whenever the time mind departing from the physical body, physical formation, that is the time we can say mind departed from the body is the time we call Chuti Chitta. Chuti Chitta. So at that moment, when Chuti Chitta arises there, within in nanosecond, it's ready to have Pratisandhi Chitta. It means becoming mind. Between these two, Chuti Chitta and Pratisandhi Chitta, Gati Gati Nimitta, Kamma Kamma Nimitta, everything will appear in their mind. This is not kind of things that we can explain using words, because the time length is very, very limited. As I mentioned, within in 1 nanosecond it's happening. All these things supposed to happen. Therefore, even though he is died after the anesthesia, he had all these situations with him. But anesthesia time is not the time when he died. He died. That might be separate things, but it might be in same anesthesia's time period, but it doesn't matter. But he died. His death and anesthesia, two different things. I think that's enough for today to answer the questions, then I would like to continue seventh treasures. Yesterday I started it, and we started to talk about confidence, Shraddha. The second one, virtue of Sila. That's the second one. Sila is very important thing. There is a story regarding practicing Sila. Once Sakra is the king of the god. When he was traveling with his driver, once he stopped his vehicle, what kind of vehicle he used, I don't know. Somehow, whatever the vehicle he used, he stopped it and getting down his vehicle, and then he started to worship. When he was worshiping there, the driver got shocked. Venerable, dear sir, the king, you are the king of this kingdom. Is there anyone get worship from you? Yes, not in here, even in human world. My worship was for human beings who observe 5 precepts and who develop their virtue, practicing 5 precepts. I worship to them. Ye gahatta punyakara silavanta upasaka ahante namassami. This was the answer given by the Sakra to his driver. It means simply, human beings can go beyond even the king of the god, practicing, developing their virtue, sila, or morale, discipline. This much value, sila, virtue. Around the world, you can live comfortably and happily if we all are practicing, if we all are observing all these precepts. 5 precepts are basic for all living beings, not just Buddhists. Just think about 5 precepts. Killing, the first one, abstaining from killing. Who likes get hurt from anyone else? Do you like get hurt from others? You don't like. If you don't like, how you can hurt to others? Same as you, they don't like. This is very simple. To understand this, you don't need to have any religion. Using your mind and brain, you can understand it. This is very simple. If you apply this method into your day-to-day life, if you are practicing in this way, in this manner, then you can develop your mind. Developing meaning here, particularly with the sila, you can live without fear and doubt. This is the results of the results of sila, observing precepts. And also, you have very comfortable, very peaceful thoughts. And also, very important thing is you can maintain concentrated mind, very concentrated mind. This is the result of mind. This is the results of sila. I would like to share a story. I learned it from my grandparents. There was a farmer. He had a wonderful farm. he grew vegetables there. Somehow he had ash pumpkin. This pumpkin was growing very well. He was very happy. He checked it every and each day. Somehow one day when he was checking it, he get to know someone is stolen by someone. And then he wanted to find the person who stole his pumpkin. He took his bell, went to the city, not the city, mean the place where the people gathered together, and then he start to sing a song. When he was singing, people gathered around him and everybody were looking at him, the farmer. And during his singing, he started to dance, and also he started to sing a song saying, person who stole my ash pumpkin, I can see him through his shoulder. This was the song that he sang there. Then there was a person, he started to look at his shoulder. And when he was looking at his shoulder, directly farmer caught him. How it's happened? Why that person started looking at his shoulders? Because nobody didn't know he took that ash pumpkin. There wasn't the camera and nobody seen him, but he knew himself. His mind knew everything. Therefore, he was with doubt and fear. When the farmer was singing there, automatically it came to his mind, oh, he might be telling something. He might be singing about me. Or he thought, oh, is that true? He can see the thief through the shoulders because ash is there. He got that doubt. Then he, without knowing, without putting any effort, he started to looking at his shoulder. The farmer caught him. This story we learned from our grandparents when we were very little. This story told us what would be there if we break any precepts. If we break any precepts, we remain with fear and doubt. These are universal truth. That's why, as a human being, we're willing to be happy. Happiness is the goal for our life. We do everything to be happy. We go to school, we graduate from universities, and we find a job and doing jobs and buying houses, buying other properties, earning money. What is maintaining? We maintaining to be happy. That happiness is the goal. Maintaining that goal, we live in this world. But if you break any of these precepts, there is no opportunity to be happy, because naturally fear and doubt is there to hurt you, to bother to you for your happiness. So understanding this truth, this universal truth, we should try to develop our sila, morale, and then we can be happy forever. I think that's enough for today. That's the second treasure, noble treasure, the quality that we can develop ourselves. Okay, now we are reaching our ending part of the session. Today, we all got opportunity to practice meditation, and also we got opportunity to think about wholesome activities and to develop our human qualities. Doing so, we accumulated merits. Accumulating all these merits, we develop our mind, we develop our concentration, we we are on the way to develop we are developing our wisdom too. Now we accumulate it is the best time to share merits, the accumulated merits, what we spend in the time in here, put in our effort. By the power of all the devotees, friends, family members, may they rejoice in all these merits. May they be well, happy and peaceful. May they have wonderful, peaceful, happy life. Having that aspiration, we can share merits with departed relatives, friends, family, and family members, also our pets. Also, by the power of all these meritorious deeds, may we all be well, happy and peaceful. Who are suffering from coronavirus, who are suffering with other sicknesses, may they all be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to anyone. Always, we all may able to be develop our happiness, our health, our good practices also. Around the world, who are helping each other, all all kind of helpers, every and each helpers, all and each person who are providing services, may all they be well, happy and peaceful. Having that aspiration, we can share merits with others, all living beings. Having that aspiration, share merits with all living beings. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the police. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings. From the highest realms of extension to the lowest, may all beings arising in these realms, with form or without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all the suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Good night to West. You have a wonderful day. Who are from
Thank you.
East.